All right. We are just about ready to go, so no more copyright music, unfortunately. I liked it. I had a blast with it, but now it started recording. So when I record this to YouTube, I don't want to have to go through that remove music sort of deal. Just me on the mic here. Private Major has indicated that the Holy Rollers are ready. The meme team previously ready, and we will be launching into this group the first half of the first game in the marquee matchup of today. First game, number 1 Holy Rollers versus the number 1 meme team in their respective divisions. Right as we get launched in this game, adjusting my settings just a little bit, and we will be able to see these teams in action. The meme team will have the basketballs as their jerseys, and the Holy Rollers will have the regular blue balls.
3, 2, 1.
And the game has begun. First map, of course, being Smirk. Second map, Scorpio, as LeBron James and Doak set up a complicated grab play, which ends in LeBron James just grabbing Doak. Will stay in base to support LeBron James once he comes back. LeBron James thought he could get the 1v2 grab, but Legman pushes Grief Seeds enough for Protag to get some space. He is trying to juke past Grief Seeds and Glass. Grief Seeds rolls around Legman and gets the return. LeBron James boosting it from bottom. He's past Cynical, but Abe Lincoln slips away from Doak. That'll be another double reset. Both teams trying to set up their offensive plays. Protag gets a boost grab. Grief Seeds rolls off. Now Mr. Glass is one-on-one with Legman, and he can't stutter step him by the button. LeBron James takes another quick grab. Doak has just remained in base, pushing Abe Lincoln, but pups will be spawning. Both teams going from the meme team, taking all of their players out. Grief Seeds trying to boost right on the pup. He gets it. Some good timing by Grief Seeds as he'll get the rolling bomb. Protag will get a Tag Pro, which will be spiked. Now LeBron James is past 3. He's going to take the team tiles, but Cynical catches up to him and forces him into the spike. Protag's going to get a quick grab, but his Tag Pro, he makes a panic Tag Pro grab and gets returned. Another double reset. Nothing coming out of those pups, unfortunately, for both teams. Legman picking up a flag. He's trying to go top. Protag does not have his button. He will try and hit Mr. Glass. Oh, Mr. Glass just rolls on that button. Protag obviously searching for that spike, searching for the angles. Can Doak get past 3? No, he cannot. And again, both flags have not left base, which is interesting to see with these two high-powered offenses here today. Both of them leading the cap records. However, a lot to be said for the defenses as well. So Smirk, very defensive map. Mr. Glass will take the Tag Pro on D, probably eliminating the Holy Rollers. Legman spiking, not letting Mr. Glass get the tag on him. Mr. Glass just chasing away Protag and Legman from base. This is an absolute stalemate for the Holy Rollers as Mr. Glass's Tag Pro finally runs out. Protag looking for the grab. Legman spikes him, so now they have a 2-on-1 on Grief Seeds, and if Protag can get this button and gate, oh, Grief Seeds just hitting the corner of that button and returning the flag carrier. Protag almost had the block for Legman, but he could not hold him off and get to the spike quick enough. LeBron James has a grab. He's going out top. Doak has his spike. LeBron James is top, and this should be a cap if they get the blocks, which they do. LeBron James just coasts in for the first cap of the game. Some great support by Doak and a great direction by LeBron James to take. Goes straight mid, or goes straight top, and the blocks in base secure it. Protag does have a chance in. He's got a Tag Pro lead with Cynical. Cynical takes out all 3. Protag will notch the equalizer with just a little bit of a boat. Now that's just a timely Tag Pro in addition to some good flag carrying by Protag. As Protag spikes one of the defenders, he is grabbing towards the back of base. Legman takes the handoff. LeBron James is quick and ahead, but Grief Seeds pitches up first on that boost. Another double reset. 6:20 left to go in the first half, and LeBron James will get a grab. Cynical takes him out. Now in this game, not a lot of hold, just a lot of quick plays that resulted in caps. I'm not too sure how many times Flag got out of base, but probably very few. There seemed to be a lot of timely pups that scored to cap that led to capping opportunities without a lot of hold. So be interesting to see how that progresses here on Smirk. And LeBron James seems confident in his ability to one-on-one Abe Lincoln as Doak blocks Cynical and takes him out of the play. Abe Lincoln taking out LeBron as Grief Seeds boost top with the Tag Pro. As just as it expires, he manages to get a grab, some space for Cynical, and Doak will take the next grab, but he is contained in base. 1-1 with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Legman sneaking a grab. Mr. Glass is threatening the boost. He hits Grief Seeds off. Pro Tag finally grabbing. He's going straight on the boost. Boosting 2, but Mr. Glass covers the 2-lane and gets rid of Pro Tag's flag. So now we do have a reset. Pups will be spawning. All 3, I believe, are on time. Meme Team abandoning the one in enemy base so that they could 2v1 both other pups. Legman appears to be out. LeBron James just needs to stall him for Mr. Glass to get in there with a Tag Pro. Mr. Glass in base with a Tag Pro, looking for Doak to get a grab. LeBron James sneaks in there. Mr. Glass has the top button held. Legman can't quite get LeBron James. Doak lays on the block. LeBron James is crowded, and he gets returned. A return on the Holy Rollers FC gives him back to base. So now Doak has some time to stall. Abe Lincoln is coming into base. A Meme Team member spikes. LeBron James has flaccid. And Grief Seeds is returned. So Holy Rollers takes a quick lead. 3 grabs by the Meme Team equals no good. And the Holy Rollers take the lead 2-1. LeBron James fighting for that mid pup. And Pro Tag ends up getting the rolling bomb. Mr. Glass, he wants to take this Tag Pro into the Holy Rollers base so they can get something out of it. He instead starts grabbing and is contained by 3, flag pro'd. Unfortunate play there. And the Meme Team doesn't look like they get anything done with that Tag Pro. Abe Lincoln does well to also counteract it on the other side. LeBron James, he is fighting for this flag solo, but Doak boosts up top. He might get some blocks, and Doak is out. He is past 2. Doak is trying to boost into base. He's looking for an opportunity. He goes back wall, but Cynical swoops in there and gets the return. LeBron James goes 2. Abe Lincoln has the speed off the team tiles and ends up returning him. 5 seconds until pups. Both teams fighting for him. No one's on mid except LeBron, and now Doak is 2v1 in the corner. Looks like the Meme Team will end up getting mid. Legman picking up the Meme Team's base, a Tag Pro for the Holy Rollers, and he'll be able to lead Pro Tag 3-lane. LeBron James boosting up top. He's trying to get a Juke Juice grab to stall, but he ends up being returned. Pro Tag should get this easy for a cap off of Legman's lead and Abe Lincoln's return. So now Holy Rollers go up by 2 in the game. Abe Lincoln there to return. Double flaccid by the Holy Rollers. Now the Meme Team need to get something done by the end of this half. They are down by 2 and they're not used to it. Although it is characteristic for the Meme Team to have one bad half. It just feels like the Meme Team has been outclassed, not by their own decision making, but by the Holy Rollers' dominance. So that does not bode well for them. Usually, when they start going down, when they start losing caps, it's because of their own decisions. But it seems like they've been playing this kind of fine, pretty smart. The Holy Rollers just have looked better, which is not good if you're the Meme Team. We got 1.5 minutes left to go in the game, and now Pro Tag has a grab. If Legman can block the boost, Grief Seeds takes boost, but he'll be back. Legman does good to spike one defender, but Grief Seeds is there to pick off flag carrier without the boost. But Doak has a grab. He's past 3. Doak is trying to go top. Grief Seeds boost Legman out, and Doak goes top. Doak goes top for the cap. Meme Team stretch it to a 1 cap deficit. Pups will be spawning again. So now the meme team have a very doable 1 cap deficit to go on. Holy Rollers trying to keep this flag in base. Griefseed's playing solo D on this boost. Ends up missing pro tag. LeBron James will be out with Mr. Glass's tag pro help. Mr. Glass has a lead in. Grief just needs to keep it in base, which he manages to do. LeBron James pitching the equalizer. It is 3-3 with 30 seconds left to go in the half. And it looks like it might end that way if no one does anything. On a defensive map like Smirk, usually you need pups or a certain skill boost to get out. So Legman might have the answer to that. Glass on that button. 10 seconds left to go. It looks like this half will end 3-3. A great show of perseverance by the meme team. As the Holy Rollers have a few lapses. But really the story of that half was the Tag Pro leads. Tons of Tag Pro leads resulting in caps. And it really showed on a map like Smirk where both defenses can do everything right, but the flag just gets out. OD seems super ineffective that half. And again, Tag Pro leads renders OD very ineffective. So going into game 1, half 2, it looks like it'll be 3-3. And again, we will keep track of Cynical's pop count. It is at 2 right now, as Raven says in chat. As we switch sides, I want to enter a plea for Private Major. Please get jerseys. The Holy Rollers, it could be such a good jersey. Have like a cross on it. I don't really know the reference, but I like jerseys, even if they're both the same, like a basketball that's both red and blue. I can work with that. If you're just a plain red ball, I'm like, I just have no investment. Alright, does not look like we will be making any subs, but for the meme team, it looks like Abe Lincoln has left the group. So we'll see how that ends up. I gotta say, in terms of play, in terms of decision making, it looked like Holy Rollers had meme team beat up until that last 2 minutes, and they just came back from the grave, pulled away with 2 caps, and tied up the half. So it'll be interesting to see if meme team can carry that momentum into the next half, or if Holy Rollers can take it back after this long halftime. Yeah, on Smirk, definitely it amounted to whoever controlled the pups, and it seemed like the strategy of the meme team was that instead of getting 1 on every pup, they double teamed 2 pups. That seemed to come about halfway through the half, and Doke ended up leaving the enemy base pup to fight for mid. Mid was won most of the time by meme team. So that was definitely a sway in momentum that resulted from... oh, crap. We're probably on Pi. No. Whoopsie daisy. I messed up. Alright, I'll find out. I will definitely find out. Whew. Anyway, how are you guys doing? While I'm scrambling around for links and stuff. How do you guys think the game went? Honestly, it didn't seem like there was any stupid decisions, which was seemed to be a little bit characteristic. Whew. All right. I am back in the link. There's nothing to worry about. I'm all good. So, we'll be joining this game, and right on time too. Keep in mind both teams have 3 going into this game 1, half 2. So, we'll be watching on that. Basically a 0-0 half. Whoever wins this half will win the game, as what happens when you tie the first half. On the red team, we have Holy Rollers. The blue team will be a meme team. Looks like we will start 3,
2, 1.
And we are off.
Yeah!
Both teams fighting for position. And Doak and LeBron James will have these coordinated boosts. Doak not able to use the boost effectively to block. Grief Seeds taking care of Protag, who's just grabbed. Again, we have no subs coming in. Same lineups as LeBron James goes right into the spike. No subs, same lineups. Although it seemed that Abe Lincoln left the group. It was just because I was stupid and didn't get the pie link. Mr. Glass fighting off leg. Grief Seeds fighting off Protag. And LeBron James and Doak trying to coordinate these boosts. LeBron James may have it, but Abe Lincoln has the momentum forward off of Doak's push. Pup spawning now. And it looks like everyone will end up going for it. Each team has a representative on each pup, so they could go either way here. Meme team taking the base tag pro. Abe Lincoln taking their base tag pro. So now we got 2 tag pros on the field. They kiss. And nothing really happens in the bases as both tag pros spawn. Get rid of these pesky offenders. Doak trying to get some grab support for LeBron James. He'll boost straight onto flag. LeBron James can't block Abe Lincoln away. Protag gets a grab. Legman has his button. Protag's up top. He takes the boost. LeBron James is on the button. And he will end up getting the return. LeBron James just pitching his spot. Getting primo real estate off of Abe Lincoln. And now he might have a grab out, but Abe Lincoln is there for him. Legman just camping on that button. But Pups will be spawning. 59. LeBron James will take solo mid. Unassisted. Undisputed. And he'll give a tag pro lead to Doak, who is moving out. He ends up being a tag pro follow, but Doak is past 3, and he's coming into base. Grief Seeds with a great block on Protag. And Doak will slam home the cap. Meme team is up 4-3 as LeBron James gets the return. Again, as characteristic of Meme Team, all 4 end up in base, and they are restarting the O just now. Another Tag Pro lead ends into cap. And Doak seems to be out past 3 again, unless Protag can boost ahead. Doak Behind 4 as he takes team tiles to escape Protag. Protag gets the boost faster, but LeBron James is out top. He would be smart to use these bombs to give him some time, and he'll end up using them to go downwards. LeBron James missing the rolling bomb. Pup spawning. Cynical getting a tag pro, which will be very, very needed on OD here. An unfortunate grab by Protag. And Abe Lincoln spikes his tag pro with the rolling bomb. LeBron James comes in backdoor. Squeezes past Legman. And all of the OD. Some shoddy OD by Holy Rollers. But man, what a boost by LeBron James to get that cap. That's why he's the best in the league. Meme team up 5-3. And I still can't get over that confidence to go around the OD by LeBron James. So now we have 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. Meme team have notched a 2-cap lead. This is the first they've led since right in the very first minute of the game. They have been trailing all moments past that. Doak picking up a juke juice. Mr. Glass a rolling bomb. LeBron James picks up a grab. Let's see what blocks Doak can give with the juice. Nothing much. Cynical and Abe Lincoln playing some good D as they take out the primary offender. LeBron James just pushing Legman. And LeBron James coming up. Protag doesn't quite get the grab. LeBron James looks to be out top. Squeezes past Cynical. He's out top. If Mr. Glass is Legman. Oh, what a spike! What a spike by Grief Seeds. Getting Legman off the button. LeBron James squeezes top. Making it 6-3. Meme team up by 3. What a play. Just tons of coordination by Meme team. Tons of coordination, tons of communication. And that leads to caps. And nice ones at that. As pups will be spawning now. LeBron James tries to go for that free grab. And he runs straight at Cynical on button. Doak takes this rolling bomb. Diffuses on Abe. Oh, LeBron James pushing Legman into that spike on Temp D right here. So now the Holy Rollers need to get something going. Grief Seeds keeping that tag pro on D to try and really stop any sort of momentum start by the Holy Rollers. But with a score of 6-3, the Meme team is sitting pretty right now. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game. Game 1, half 2. Grief Seeds taking out the Legman grab in back of base. And another grab sends him back. Protag may have something, but he corners himself by Spike. And both flags are reset. We've got pup spawning very, very soon. And all of them seem to be relatively on time with the way that these two teams are handling pups. LeBron James picking up mid-tag pro. And it looks like if Doak can get this grab out cleanly, he'll have a lead out bottom. Great boost by Doak, and he's past 2. Mr. Glass's tag pro in base just needs to get rid of the grabbers, but Protag ends up getting out. No dice on the team tiles. LeBron James is moving in. 3 blockers in base, and he goes under Doak's top block, and Abe Lincoln is there to stop LeBron James coming into base. Grief Seeds getting rid of Legman. Now another double reset here. LeBron James has a grab. He's trying to juke out Abe Lincoln. Doak has Cynical blocked out by the boost. Abe Lincoln takes the boost. So now LeBron James has one to beat a great boost into the spike, but LeBron James ends up seeing Legman in these mid-team tiles. He ends up surviving, though. Legman can't quite put the stop on him. Pups will be spawning, but LeBron James is forcing it in. He's going top of these double blocks, and that'll be a steal by Abe Lincoln. He's got a juke juice grab. Grief Seeds takes him out. But that buys just enough time for Cynical to get in front, and he'll take the juke juice and get rid of the flag carrier. Doak ends up moving down bot. He's coming in, hits LeBron James. LeBron James will block the boost. Cynical's coming in bottom, but Legman and all 3 of the Holy Rollers are there on OD. So Meme Team are not able to cap, but Meme Team have not parked the bus just yet. They're still trying to lay on the caps. They're being super aggro as they are trying to get the 7th cap of this game. But Cynical is going to try and stop this momentum. He takes out LeBron James in that corner. Another flaccid by Legman with 2 minutes left in this game. Meme Team has dominated this half 3-0. And it looks good for them going into halftime here. Mid-pup is thoroughly fought over, and Cynical pulls it away. A 3v3 in mid goes to the Holy Rollers. They won't take both of their pups on defense, though, as Cynical's Juice and Abe Lincoln's Tag Pro. They realize that the people they have to beat... Oh, Legman sneaks a grab! He is past 4! Grief Seeds ends up catching him off of that boost to the 4 lane. But, yeah, it looked like a little bit of a miscalculation by the Meme Team. Almost letting Protag out past 4, but Grief Seeds is there to cover the ground. Protag with a flaccid. 1 minute left to go, and Meme Team look to be in solid control of this game. Of course, they do need to fight for pups so that there's not a 3-cap chain, but barring some sort of Holy Roller miracle, which may happen with these 2 tag pros. Mr. Glass, of course, opting to take his tag pro back on D. He's just going to sit on flag with it. That's a smart move. All he needs to do is get rid of this tag pro, which he does. Grief Seeds falls in for the reset. 30 seconds left to go. And Holy Rollers need to grab 3 times and get out top 3 times to even look for a tie. And Legman has a good skill boost to spike the defenders, but his flaccid sends it back to base with 20 seconds left to go. It is all but over here. Meme Team look to come away with this game. And LeBron James has a grab. Cynical boosts ahead. Doak can't lay on the block. So that's how the game will end. 6-3 in favor of the Meme Team. Definitely a well-played game, but Meme Team completely outmatching the Holy Rollers at that last half. Whew. Another game dictated by Tag Pro leads and power-ups, and it looked like, in addition to that, chemistry plays. I can think back to the play where LeBron James scored off of Grief Seeds' spike out of nowhere. Legman had that button securely in his hands. Yes, it was a 2v1 situation, but LeBron James had to boost in top immediately to try and pull for that cap. Grief Seeds, no hesitation, runs full speed into that spike, boosting Legman off of the spike for a split second, so LeBron James squeaks through. And also LeBron James' other cap, where he boosts straight bottom into base. Alright, we will be playing Scorpio. I forgot to configure my setup for Scorpio, but either way. I'm sure my scoreboard will come out just fine. I should publicize before we start. Right after this, I will be streaming Angry Balls, their 10 o'clock game. That will be immediately after that, actually, since it's 9:40 right now. So tune in for that. I'll still be here. Tag Pro will still be here if it doesn't die before then. So we'll all be here playing a game of Tag Pro. You can watch. I'll be very happy if you tune in. So it looks like we're launching this game. We got both teams making no switches on Scorpio. And honestly, the first time that Scorpio is played competitively, I will be very interested to see what it yields here. I'm not super enthused, but it's a good map in pubs, I guess. Both teams switching spawns, and we should be off pretty soon.
3, 2, 1.
And there we go. Oh, nope, back to group. Ooh, back to group. Nope, now we're launching in. Okay. Alright, here we go. Got my jersey in just in time. The meme team looked to have all the momentum in this game. Just coming in there with that 3-0 half last. And we'll see how that carries over to Scorpio. Scorpio, of course, being a completely different map. The only similarity is that base has different lanes and a team boost. Which is kind of similar strategy, I'll have to admit, but not so similar. So we should be starting very soon. Meme team, again, will take the
3,
red and blue balls,
2, 1.
and the Holy Rollers will have the red jerseys. First grab will go to Legman, as he is immediately returned by Grief Seeds and base. Second grab goes to LeBron James. He looks to have a little bit of an easier time, but he is also returned by Abe Lincoln as he tries to stall in the corner and gets soloed. Now the Key and Scorpio is just defending across all three lanes as LeBron James boosts. Abe Lincoln with a bomb, but Doke has a good block. Legman bombs out, and he's out too. If Cynical can get the return, Legman looks to have a cap, but Doke is there to cover a re. Legman hanging by this bomb into Grief Seeds. So now both flags are out. Grief Seeds giving Doke a little bit of help in midfield. Now Mr. Glass needs to stall. Now they have the reset, so Mr. Glass needs to push. What's interesting about Scorpio is that if both teams clog the field, no one can really get anywhere, especially if you clog that midfield. First round of pups are gone. Grief Seeds ends up getting a Juke Juice. Abe Lincoln with a Tag Pro. So now LeBron James struggling to stay alive. Oh, and he goes right into that spike. Abe Lincoln looking at that snipe as his Tag Pro runs out. Grief Seeds will be able to block him now. Doke dies below. LeBron James and Mr. Glass do not grab. They're playing they're OD. Mr. Glass taking one grab. A great boost block by Abe Lincoln on Grief Seeds. Leads Holy Rollers to a cap. And Legman tried to push for another, but LeBron James is not dying so easily. Oh, great juke by LeBron James. Now he'll be not out. A Cynical portal straight through. Abe Lincoln solos Doke in the corner. Now Protag has a chance to get past two. But LeBron James boosts ahead. He immediately grabs Pup spawn. LeBron James has a rolling bomb. Now he's coming in. Oh, Grief Seeds looking for the boost, the boost block off the Tag Pro. But it doesn't happen. Mr. Glass is forced to retreat off of these Tag Pro leads. Cynical seems to be out with his Juke Juice. And Legman's trying to chase down Mr. Glass solo. Grief Seeds with a return. Mr. Glass still out. Protag zooming up top. Mr. Glass still away and juking the solo chaser of Abe Lincoln. Grief Seeds gets the return. Protag absolutely looking for that kiss. And now Grief Seeds is looking for a quick return on Legman. It doesn't come. And the meme team flag carrier of Mr. Glass will be returned. Grief Seeds gets a return. So now LeBron James is trying to sneak past these two chasers here. Doke will give him some help. LeBron James looking for a boost to get quickly out. Grief Seeds picks up the Tag Pro, but LeBron James goes straight into Cynical. Doke needs to get past two to get Grief Seeds' help on that Tag Pro. Grief Seeds' Tag Pro spikes. And Doak is zooming around bottom. Can't quite split Cynical and Legman, so LeBron James will camp this boost. It doesn't come until the very last minute, though, and he will be zooming around. This is definitely a map where both defenders will try and contain until they can finally bite in and get the return. And LeBron James is making them look silly in the backfield, but Cynical and Abe are still in front, and that's really the most important part on this map. Legman looks to be out past Grief Seeds and Mr. Glass, but LeBron James still staying alive. Good use of that bomb. Legman is looking for the kiss, but Grief Seeds gets the return instead. Cynical gets a good snipe, and Doak will pick up flag. Protag up top with this bomb. Boost down. He's past 3. Protag has a chance. Legman and Cynical both have juke juices, and they're trying to get the return, but Protag zooms over the flag and can't quite retain in a return for cap situation for long. LeBron James has a tag pro lead. The kiss comes, but Doak has a tag pro in base, so it looks good for the meme team. If Doak can get rid of the chasers, they can't. Legman and Cynical swarm him and surround him. Holy Rollers cling to a 1-0 lead here in Game 2, half 1. And LeBron James just rolls around these corners. He needs to stay alive. Protag gets him, and Legman notches the second cap of the game. It is 2-0 Holy Rollers. And Abe Lincoln looks to be out past 3. Cynical gets a return, and that's 3-0 to the Holy Rollers. Meme team look to be falling apart on Smirk. They cannot stay ahead. Holy Rollers defense, definitely a hat tip to them. LeBron James and Doak can't get anything out on them. And not because they're not juking well. That's not the issue. The problem is that Abe Lincoln and Cynical are doing great in containing and closing down the lanes. But just as I say that, LeBron James straight into the solo OD. Mr. Glass and LeBron James both have tag pros in base. So let's see what they can do with them. Abe Lincoln hits the spike off of the defusal bomb. Legman's coming in. He's got only Doak to beat, and a boost block comes in. 4-0 Holy Rollers as Legman notches the cap. Abe Lincoln squirts around Grief Seeds, and Legman takes him out. Glass gets a good snipe up top, so LeBron James is going to need Doak's help with this portal. Decides not to go portal. Protag takes him out. The reset comes. Pumps will be spawning in about 10 as Legman swarms up top. He's trying to get past Doak. He can't. Grief Seeds will bomb out. He's past 2. Hits against that wall. He's past none as he gets returned by Legman. Abe Lincoln picks up a clutch rolling bomb. LeBron James trying to look for some space. He's got 2 juke juices chasing him. Definitely a difficult situation, but if anyone can do it, LeBron can. Doak blocking the boost, blocking both boosts. So LeBron James is out past 2, but he's got some trouble in the midfield. He needs to get past the midfield. Cynical is there to block the midfield. And Abe Lincoln cleans up the job. If Grief Seeds and Mr. Glass play this right, it should be a double reset. Protag with a great bomb, though. He's out past 2. He's coming in past 3. If they can get the return on LeBron James, they cannot. Protag goes around the flag tile capless. Both flags returned on either sides of the map, and Doak looks to have a grab out. He's past many. Grief Seeds needs to hold down the blocks in base. Doak goes all the way past gate and past flag as Grief Seeds cannot block 2 in base. LeBron James has a rolling bomb out. He does not double back. He's rolling in. Diffuses. He's not diffused yet. Grief Seeds. They're relying on Grief Seeds to get this return here. The rolling bomb's diffused and Protag hits off of wall. Legman is out past 3. Mr. Glass is diffused. Mr. Glass is just charging in. He knows he doesn't have a rolling bomb. And a great boost block by Abe Lincoln, but Cynical cannot get the solo return on Mr. Glass, so that is capless. 2:25 left to go in this Scorpio game. And Abe Lincoln gets the return. Grief Seed stays on portal for the meme team. Doak is running straight up top. He's got a boost in. He's not returned yet. Abe Lincoln narrowly hitting him before Doak could hit that bomb. LeBron swarming around 2. He's got a boost in. He's rolling off the corner. He's still behind 4. Off the wall. He's coming in bottom. And it doesn't happen. Doak waiting on this mid pup. Let's see if he comes. He'll get a juice. Abe Lincoln dipping for a juice that will allow Doak to get a free grab. Abe Lincoln all the way from crosstown. He gets the juice and the return off a Doak. Cynical taking one out in base. Great play by Abe Lincoln. What a solo defensive performance right there. Grief Seeds and Mr. Glass trying to converge on Legman. They cannot find the answer to that bomb. And Legman is trying to sneak into base. Grief Seeds getting a return. Protag boosting up top. He's got a chance in. Abe Lincoln with a great boost block. Doak picking off the return. Grief Seeds, a boost to bomb combo, but he goes straight into that spike after he hits the 45. LeBron looking for some magic with the bomb. LeBron, rather, and he'll be out bottom. Grief Seeds trying to clamp down on the return. Mr. Glass is not there to support him, so LeBron James will go capless. Although the return comes here. Cynical is out. Grief Seeds can't quite get him. Cynical getting the pup and the kiss here. Protag. Holy Roller sweep pups. 2 juke juices and a diffused rolling bomb. This Protag is looking for a quick grab. He looks to be out. He's got a juice. He just needs to juke Grief Seeds. Oh, what a play by Protag. Pixels out Grief Seeds. But he's behind 4 off of those boosts. Protag is still going. He's got blocks. He's coming in for the cap. What a play by Protag. That is surely a top 10. Oh, what a play by Protag. He boosts down bottom and follows his blocks in for the cap. But you gotta remember that juke he had up top on Grief Seeds. And that'll end it. Holy Roller is giving Meme Team a little bit of a wake-up call. 5-0 for the first half on Scorpio. Alright, great half on both sides, but Holy Rollers just seem to know this map a lot better. They've mastered all of the plays. They're doing really well on trapping the offensive combo of LeBron James and Doak. And on the other side, it looks like Grief Seeds and Mr. Glass just don't know how to deal with that bomb that they're getting really, really hurt by. I'm talking about that bomb in base where one of them needs to hit that button. Not hit it, but stay clear of it so they're boosted on it. It's very, very precise. And I just don't think they have that understanding of how to play it. Or if they do, they're just not mechanically nailing it down. So it looks like on this half, Meme Team will be in the red. Holy Rollers will be in the blue. (5-0) is the half score, so yeah. We'll see how Meme Team can rally. We'll see how Holy Rollers can use effective strategies to just sit on this lead. Whew. We should be starting this soon for my sake because I got a game at 10. 9:50 right now. Over under me getting there on time. Probably good because all games start late. I'm ready to go. Looks like Meme Team is 2 and Legman has put in the ready for his team. So we are launching in game. If it makes a difference, that previous half was on Pi, the 5-0 half. The 3-0 Meme Team half was also on Pi, and the 3-3 tie was on Radius. This next half will be on Radius, and we'll get game 2, half 2 here in a bit. Oh, jerseys didn't load. That's okay. I'm not really cut up about it. As we'll have both teams.
3, 2.
Gotta go fast to get pups. I miss Pups. I miss Pups in the beginning. No, it's been 2 seasons now, but still do miss him. Grief Seeds and Mr. Glass trying to trap Legman. Legman zooming around. Grief Seeds hitting that button, but Protag looks to be out. LeBron James also out. And now it's a return for Caps for Meme Team. Just temporarily. Grief Seeds gets the return, and Abe gets the return on the other end. Doke out. Legman out. Abe Lincoln pulls off a read to get the return. Grief Seeds get the return on the other end. Just a lot of trading returns on both sides here as people are pulling off. LeBron James boosting for the flag, and he'll get it. Pulling it away from Protag, who looked to want that cap, want that run-in cap if LeBron James had missed the flag. LeBron James using both of those horizontal bombs to go through the portals and stay alive. Abe Lincoln dipping for Pup. LeBron James getting the juke juice and kissing on the other side. Grief sees his rolling bomb defused, and now he'll clamp down on Legman. LeBron James with the juke juice getting the return. Doke tries to run it in. No dice on that. Protag up top. Grief Seeds gets rid of him. Mr. Glass's rolling bomb finally defused. He tries to boost it to base. Doesn't happen. It looks like Meme Team is just trying these very aggro capping techniques. And it looks like it worked on Smirk. Not so on Scorpio. And what that has to do with, I think it's just experience. As Protag is coming into base, Abe Lincoln getting a snipe. He's got 2 to beat, but Grief Seeds is on the button. Abe Lincoln trying to block him off, but Grief Seeds pulls in. LeBron James boosts straight on flag, and he manages to get out. So crisis averted for the Meme Team. As Pup spawn, all of them pretty much on time. Mr. Glass getting the flag. Protag pulling the juke juice. Holy Rollers sweep Pups. 2 tag bros and a juke juice. As Legman gets out, Abe Lincoln gets the return. And now with 2 tag pros, if they can keep if they could keep Legman safe, which they can't, LeBron James kisses him, and they can get rid of the players ahead of Protag. Oh, what a boost block by LeBron James! He paves the way for Doke to come in, and just a slight boat will put the Meme Team on the board on Scorpio. What a clutch return, and good awareness by LeBron James to block 2 and give Doke a little bit of a hole to slide through for the first cap of the half and the first cap of the game for the Meme Team. Griefsy's getting a return in the mid. Pups are spawning. Doke trying to get a free grab out. He looks to have it. LeBron James pulling the juice. Doke going bottom. Stutter Cynical. He'll come in. Protag gets a grab. Grief Seeds can't get the return. And Doke's capping opportunity is shattered. LeBron James pulls off a read to get that sick return with the juice. And Legman is looking to come in. Grief Seeds off of read. LeBron James sneaking in past Protag. It's 2-5 Meme Team. I mean 2-5 Holy Rollers. Fuck. But Meme Team does have that cap and the momentum. Doke boosting up into Abe Lincoln. LeBron James rolling around Legman. Abe Lincoln pulling up the backward snipe. The words of Red Bull. That snipe is going to be so backwards. You kind of have to do it on Scorpio, though, in order to get those resets. Taking that team boost backwards is mostly your chance. As Protag is out past 2, the blocks are there in base. LeBron James tries to pull the quick grab. Pups are spawning as Protag gets the rolling bomb. He tries to spike Mr. Glass, but Grief Seeds is there on the other end. Legman sniped by Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass getting the tag pro and getting out. Now, if the Meme Team can get a return on Cynical, it looks good, but Doke ends up being returned by the Holy Rollers. So the double tag pro will go in the Holy Rollers' favor as there's a boost block on the tag pro, and Protag slams home the cap 6-2. Holy Rollers and Legman is looking for seconds. If they can return Doke, they cannot. 5 minutes left to go in Game 2, Half 2. Legman missing the snipe on LeBron James as he'll duck back into base, putting the flag where it once was. LeBron James trying to juke off the boost. Grief Seeds pulling the snipe. The double snipe by Grief Seeds as he'll earn a quick reset. Another pup fight here. Doke outmatched on that top corner. Grief Seeds pulling the Juke Juice. Doke stuttered by Protag, and the rest is history. Grief Seeds into the spike. But it looks like if Mr. Glass hits this, it'll be a reset. He doesn't, though. Allows Grief Seeds to get in front of the Juke Juice. Ooh, LeBron James trying to juke Legman by the spike, but Legman closes the gap easy. We got 4:20 left to go. Holy Rollers up by 4.5. As Cynical is playing some good no grab. That's what you gotta do when you try to hold a lead. Meme team need a cap every minute. And at the rate at which they're going, doesn't look like they'll get it. Cynical and Abe Lincoln have just hit their stride on D. And no one's really gotten out in the past minute. Bomb sends one of the meme team defenders into a spike, but Protag gets the handoff out top. He's coming into base. Grief Seeds pulling with the flag. Cynical with a backwards boost. Protag boats it just enough. Now it looked like the meme team was panicking in response to Cynical's tag pro, but LeBron James sees that Mr. Glass is a tag pro of his own. Grief Seeds with a good bomb. LeBron James needs to stay alive, but he can't. Abe Lincoln squeezes down on him. Doke with a good kiss on Legman. Holy Rollers are up by a significant 5. So it looks like the meme team will have to do some serious comebacking. Holy Rollers, some serious parking the bus, which is easy on Scorpio. You can park the bus so easy on Scorpio, as Mr. Glass primes that close range snipe. You just have to clog the holes. But Doke steps up on Cynical, prevents the lead from going to 6. Grief Seeds just blocking LeBron James into the 2 defenders. Cynical sitting on button, and that's what you got to do. Mr. Glass with a great snipe across town. And it looks like both teams are letting the snipes fly in the remaining 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this game. Not much panning out here for the meme team. Legman getting a double return, and he'll just sit on this boost to make sure Protag gets in safe. Protag with an easy pass 4 off the double flaccid. That'll lengthen the lead to 6. Holy Rollers up 8-2 in the game. Grief Seeds look to be out. He's past Protag and all. And Grief Seeds with just a very quick shotgun cap. Pushes the lead back to 5. Doke is the lone man in base. Cynical boosting Doke into the flag, but it looks like it'll be a pull. And Doke is out past many. If Mr. Glass get the block, oh, a little bit of convergence on the portal. Kills Doke. We've got some more pups up as LeBron James can't quite steal that top one. LeBron James boosts top. Doke getting a good clutch tag pro as Grief Seeds gets Legman. That'll be a cap for LeBron James. It is 4-8 with 1 minute 40 seconds left to go. Protag with a silly grab. He can't quite get around Abe Lincoln and get his lead. Mr. Glass is the only one back. He gets rid of one of the 3 people attacking him, and LeBron James has Doke to help him out. But Abe Lincoln manages to grab LeBron James's bomb, pushes him back. Grief Seeds boosts for the reset. We've got 3 blockers in base for the meme team, but Protag still manages to get out. Mr. Glass getting the return. LeBron James still hovering around base, looking for a little bit of action by Doke and Grief Seeds. Doke will get the return. Doke is waiting on his boost. Abe Lincoln stepping up into the 2 lane and getting the return. Legman missing the snipe. Mr. Glass is past 3. Doke has the block, and Mr. Glass will pound home the 5th cap for meme team. It is 5-8 with 1 minute left to go in the game. Holy Rollers just need to sit on a 3 cap lead. And LeBron James looks to be out. He needs to get past Cynical's tag pro. But Abe Lincoln gets the grab. The tag pro's kiss, which is good for the meme team, as they can keep Abe Lincoln in base. Or the longer they keep Abe Lincoln in base, the better. But Abe Lincoln manages to get out of base, so Legman's tag pro will be invaluable in helping him escape. Legman manages to hit 0 people. 20 seconds left to go, and Protag exits base. LeBron James is coming right into base. Protag is returned for cap. LeBron James is semi-returned for cap with Grief Seeds as anti. And Abe Lincoln plays anti. Protag getting the cap. Meme team just rushing it in the final 10 seconds of the game. Leads to the 9th cap for the Holy Roller. So this game will end 9-2 in favor of the Holy Rollers. Great play on both sides. It looked like the meme team was just struggling to get back in it. They had an abysmal first half, so it's very hard to come back from that. They tried their best. Oop, whoops, I don't want to do that. They tried their best, but ultimately the combo of Protag, Abe, Cynical, and Legman managed to get the job done. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm going to switch over to my next game. I don't have the Angry Balls jersey, do I? So we're now Cappers Delayed Angry Balls.